Motherwell have got everybody back by the two front men, John Riley and just beside him Steve Kirk, and there is Burns. McLeod. We did get it through. Mo Johnson. McClair's going in. Nice switch there by Mo Johnson, and he certainly knew where the support was coming. By McClair going right through the middle of the penalty area. Oh, nicely touched down Farningham. John Riley in the middle. There's Willie McStay. Oh, blunder by McStay. He had to whip that away, you know, right out the park sort of stuff. He hesitated, and he who does that was almost lost, not quite. Tempting ball, useful, and look at that, almost at a ankle. Alistair Smith. Well, that was a very useful save, you know. There might have been a bit of skin on that. Corner kick. The last 5 minutes of this match have belonged to Motherwell very clearly. As Bonner tries to go in, he still hasn't got it. And it's off the line. Paul McStay coming to the rescue. McLeod. McStay. Kennedy, and there's a beautiful goal by McClair. So typical, breaking the deadlock and out of virtually nothing. I mean, how many balls have we seen already tonight like this? And it quickly coped with by the Motherwell defence, except on that one occasion, and that is all that that man needs. A man, in my estimation, who should certainly be included in Scotland's international squad for the next game in Ireland. Well, the Motherwell goalkeeper may just have injured himself in landing. Wishart. Oh, nice turning by Wishart. There's a shot. Well, 10 out of 10 for effort in that. Deciding to have a go. Really playing well now, Motherwell. White is still in play, although that was very slow by the fullback again, Wishart. He really has to part with the ball quicker. He had players on the left of him, and now Mo Johnson. There's a brilliant ball. Aitken goes in. Can he make it? He's done it. A brilliant goal. No wonder Johnson wants to embrace him. That was all the way down the park. It's as fine a goal as a defender can possibly score. Just when Motherwell had taken the initiative, look at him, calling out for the ball. Through it went. Impeccable pass, lovely timing. And I think it would have spoiled it if somebody had knocked that over the line. Brian Wright. Well touched away now. Paul McStay. There's no offside this time. Surely it's a goal. Yes, it is. Walker. Oh, dear. 2-1. With exactly 20 minutes remaining, and the Celtic defence totally taken on them. They thought it was offside, which it certainly was not. And look at that lovely little swerve there, and the easiest of tasks. 5 minutes of a very interesting game remaining. On to Gagan. There's the touch there, and that's a good save by Bono. Steve Kirk behind it. Good attack again by Motherwell. They've simply refused to lie down, and there was Kirk coming in on it, I think it would have gone to the side even if the Celtic goalkeeper hadn't touched it. Now Gagan. Looks towards that far side. There's a touch, it's a goal. It's the equaliser. Would you believe it? Paul Smith with only 2 minutes remaining. Well, did I say a portion of the praise should go to them? With that scoreline of 2-1 and Celtic looking as if they would hold on, here comes as dramatic an equaliser as you could get, beautifully flighted and touched superbly in. They're looking a little bit tired now. We're into injury time. Right. And there goes the final whistle, well, the first whistle at the end of 90 minutes. Useful position this for Celtic. I've watched them take 1 or 2 free kicks near the penalty area. In the last 3 or 4 games, they've been very good at them, come up with some interesting variations. Now, what will we see here? Straightforward boomer. Nothing fancy about that, just shove it to the side and let McClair let fly. Is that high? No, the referee waves play on. No offside. Linesman was right on the spot. Andy Walker, though, on his own virtually. Through it goes. There's a great chance of Gagan. Straight into the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper didn't have to move at all. And that you really put down, however excellent the ball, and the diagonal run as a clear-cut chance, which ought to have been sunk. We are seconds away from penalties. There it is. It's going to be a penalty finish. And the first penalty in this rather dramatic evening will be taken by the Motherwell captain, Tom Boyd, the youngest captain in the Premier Division. It is both an agonizing and exciting moment. There's so much at stake for these players in penalty finishes now. So much money in particular. The Skol Cup Final beckons. Boyd to take it. 1-0 Motherwell. An inspirational start by the captain. He's leading the way for the others as Motherwell go into a penalty lead. For Celtic, Brian McClair. And this is interesting. He looked very bad. And the lad has just scored the first goal for Motherwell, Andy Walker. Rather greasy surface there. Everybody on edge. Walker to take this. 2-1 for Motherwell. And that was done very confidently. I wouldn't swap his boots for anything, but look at that. Totally nerveless. Maurice Johnson, usually very good at this. 2-0, and acknowledges that. This is John Philliben for Motherwell. The boy originally was Stirling, and now Doncaster, back to Hampden, and this. No goal. That was clearly missed, underside of the bar by Philliben. Now watch that miss. He really hammered it. And it came back out again, and Celtic now could take the lead. Derek White. 3-2 for Celtic. And now Brian Wright. He knows his side are trailing. He's really got to put this one away. It's in. A little sporting gesture to the Celtic supporters, you might say. That's 3-all, but of course Celtic had that advantage. A very good effort indeed by Bonner. I think the skid beat him. Paul McStay, who very rarely misses. Stay against Gardner. In it goes. And for Motherwell, Steve Cook. In it goes. We're now 4-all. And Tommy Burns could put Celtic in the Skol Cup Final with this one kick. That brought the scores level. It could be the final kick of the evening.